Hi, hello, and welcome to the Energy of the Week. My name is Winona. Happy 11/11. We are in the middle of Scorpio season right now. There is a full moon in Taurus at the end of this week on Friday, on November 15th. And I have had a lot of technical difficulties with uploading and creating this video. This is my second attempt. That's why I'm all dressed down. I did a whole production and it wouldn't upload. So explain that. Let's get into the reading. Let's just get right into it. So we are going to talk about each day of the week using tarot, and I'll have to remember to use this mic. So let's see. There is a white light around us, and only what is for our greatest and highest good can enter. We are calling in our collective angels, guides, ancestors, only positive energies connected to divine source. What is the guidance for this week? What is the message? All right, for Monday. For Monday. What does that need to know? So for Monday, we have the Five of Swords. It is still swords energy. The first reading I did for this week was also a swords card. So Five of Swords, there is this feeling of defeat that's coming through this time around, but also protecting yourself, protecting your thoughts, protecting your energy. What are you consuming? What are you letting into your field, into your mind? So a lot about consuming what is only helpful for you, and to cut out distractions, cut out things that don't make you feel good, things that don't leave you mentally healthy. Mental health is like a really important phrase that's coming through. Mental health. Really focusing in on that and protecting it at all costs on Monday. Which is today. So there are changes, there are mental processes that need to settle. I'm really getting like a lot of, this time around I'm getting a lot of, I'm not sure if it's just like anxiety, but also unease, a lot of like unease. So just keeping an eye on that is important. All right, so for Tuesday, what is the message for Tuesday? There's so many things I want to come around on Tuesday. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Fine, just two. I'll take two. All right. So we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Wands. So this has to do with money, comfort. This has to do with being given a passion, given a brand new start in some area of passion, but at the same time being wise around your money and wise around spending. Need to focus. There's just this need to take stock of our resources, take stock of what we have already, just preparing before we just take a leap of faith. The term is calculated risks, to be strategic about how we use our resources. Yes, like we may be passionate. Yes, we may be excited to start something new, but we should focus on tying up loose ends as well. Feels like a very distracted, easy to get distracted when we're excited. All right, Wednesday. What's the message for Wednesday? What should we need to know? I kept seeing this card pop up as I was shuffling. It's the Seven of Swords. Yes. All right. So we have the Seven of Swords here. And with Seven of Swords being here, take only what you can carry. This came up in the reading I did earlier as well, is right. So just focus. For how important it is to focus, how to let go of distractions, not to let our thoughts like get away from us. And there's just so much right now. There's so much that demands our attention, and it's important to remember to be conscious, really. It's important to be conscious of what we're doing in the moment, like how our actions, how our thoughts and deeds steers the ship. Where do we want to go? What's the destination we want to get to? How do we want to feel? What do we want the world to look like? And cutting away all those things that don't match up and don't align. And not taking on too much. So there's like a big message here about saying no. And this came up last time as well. Is there's an importance this week to say no to more things. Only say yes to the things that really matter, the things that will really drive us forward into progress that we're looking for in our lives. Because there's so much that it feels like wants to hold us back. It's just an emphasis on focus and clarity. What makes you feel mentally sharp, mentally healthy, mentally well? Because there is this... When we're not intentional, when we're not focused, when we're on autopilot, there's so much that can cause like a mental fog. All right. Thursday. What's the message for Thursday? And then Thursday we have the Hermit. So retreating. So just time to retreat. We have the Hermit here. There's a lot in this reading about moving away. It's not selfish, you know. There's like this feeling where it's like, I just heard like, oh, it seems like really selfish to retreat. It ever feels like you need to be like out there, or it seems like there's an emphasis here, like there's a message about taking care of your internal world, taking care of your internal voice. If you have to go, if you have to take time, stay home, to turn off your phone, to go out for a walk, to detach from social media, like, do take that time. How important it is to take that time for yourself and recoup and rest and, you know, for the betterment of yourself before you're ready to go out into the world. And that's okay. It's totally fine. Like, if you have to like let go of some like obligations, let them know in advance, like that this is not the right time. There's no reason to burn out, or because that's what it's coming through, is like a burnout or pushing ourselves to like the limit that we don't necessarily need to do. So take off. I think this is your message to release the pressure that you might have to show up all the time, even when you don't feel quite right. This is a message to take that time so that you can feel like yourself. And my cat is in the way right now because he's very... Okay. All right. Let's go into Friday. Let me try. Interesting. All right. Right. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse right now. So Friday, you may kind of feel like down on your luck on Friday. However, we have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And there's this, what's the word? Some things are just not in our control. And that's okay. And, okay. So what I'm hearing is, it's like we're having a hard time seeing what we have. Like, we have enough, but on Friday, maybe we might feel like it's like not enough. Like, we don't have enough. Like, there's not the ability to have gratitude for what we have. Like, there is... I'm feeling like pushback. I'm feeling some pushback on that. Yeah, I totally feel that. Like, the struggle. Like, there is, like, a lot of... What's coming through is, like, a really strong energy of, like, there is, like, a lot of struggle. And it's hard. And I get it. Like, it's hard to see when you're struggling. It's hard to see the opportunity. It's hard to see what's being given to us. So there is it's not that we're not blessed. It's not that we don't have enough. But Friday, it might just be harder to see how good we have it. It may be harder to see the people around us that love us. It may be harder to see that we have a roof over our heads and clothes on our back and we're healthy physically. It's hard to see like any positives that do exist in our field on Friday. But that's not to say that's not there. And anything that's in the reverse always goes back into the upright. So it may just take some time to see how fortunate we really are on Friday. Okay. Saturday. What's going on Saturday? Saturday. What do you need to know? Ooh. Okay. Saturday we have the moon. The full moon falls on Friday, but the moon is showing up for Saturday. I'm seeing this as a surprise. There may be something shocking or something that may surprise us on Saturday. And it could be something that it's some kind of news. It could be something to ground us. It might be something that will help us see what's going to happen in our reality. Like, it gives us more clues as to what's coming next. Let me draw a card on that. Can you please? All right. Okay, so this is related. So the Eight of Pentacles to clarify the moon. There's some kind of news that could be shocking around something we've been working towards, some kind of pursuit that we've been working towards. Could be career. It could be just the path that you're on. I'm even getting like school. I am getting news as well, to be transparent. I am getting some kind of like something may come up in the news that may be shocking on Saturday. But this is like a long time, like what I'm hearing is like, this is a long time coming. A long time coming. And once again, yeah, I have another page in the bottom of the deck. I had Page of Wands before, and I have Page of Swords, so definitely something in the news. Some kind of communication, and it could be not just the news, like I said before, it could be around career, it could be around school, work, just... All right. I'm going to let go of that energy. All right, next on to Sunday. Sunday, what need to know? Sunday, we have the Ten of Wands, so there is something that we are working towards. On Sunday, we may feel a bit tired as well, but there's something we're working towards. There's a refocus on Sunday. With the Two of Wands in the bottom of the deck, I really hear like future planning this week. I see a lot of us really thinking about where are we going. Like if it's not a recurring thought, it just seems like really emphasized on Sunday as being the question of where am I going? Where am I putting my energy? What do I want my life to look like? What do I want my physical reality to look like? Like I kind of I'm getting somebody saying like this can't be for nothing. This can't be for nothing. And it's strongly. All right, so what's coming through is the nothing is ever wasted. Sometimes you need to be really tired to understand, to see clearly. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but sometimes you got to be really tired in order to be focused on what actually matters. Because when you're exhausted, what actually requires your time will make itself clear. What actually gives you energy, what you have the energy for will make itself clear. And I think there's a lot of clarity that's coming around that towards Sunday. What are you tired of? What do you want life to be? What do you actually have energy for? It will become clear. This week, it just requires like a lot of discipline, a lot of focus. And now as I've done this reading, I agree. It kind of feels a little bit tired. It kind of feels like a little bit getting dragged. Not to be honest with you, but we have certain weeks like that. But the importance is, above all, is to take care of yourself, to take care of your well-being, no matter what tries to grab your attention. That's my cat. Come here. All right, hold on, let me say hello to him. This is Ghost. Do you have any words, Ghost? Oh, okay, never mind. He doesn't have any words. So, all right, let's open to the theme. The focus, the theme of the week. What is the focus, Spirit? The focus, the theme of the week is the Fool. So we have the new beginning, and also Ace of Cups in the bottom of the deck as well. What are we striving for? What is this all for? There's just this, Ace of Cups on the bottom. You need to pour into yourself. Do not let the cup go empty. Do not let the cup go empty. Think of the long term. What really matters, you know? we are limitless, right? There's so much opportunity. I think that's what is important. Like, that's why there's that guidance of the Fool, is you can always start again. You can always start again. Every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. And no matter what happens or what is thrown at you, it's important to remember that. Like, nothing lasts forever. Both good and bad, right? So nothing lasts forever. So if it's a hard week, just know that it won't always be difficult. And you can always change something. Nothing is permanent. However, through this life, the one thing that should be taken care of, the one thing you've got to take care of, that's your job to do, is to take care of yourself. There's like a really old saying that I think is funny. I think of it from time to time whenever I feel pressured about doing something. The reward for doing work is more work. So it's like, the work can wait, you know? Things can always wait. There's nothing really more important than you know, in your experience. Like, there's nothing more important than your well-being versus some kind of thing that needs to be done or whatever. It's such strange the way we do things here. But that is it. That is the energy of the week. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine. Thank you for being here. Don't mind me and I guess the slight exhaustion just from doing the video the first time and then working on it for like 4 hours and then it not working. It's okay. It'll be all right. We'll be okay. And I will see you next week. Love you.